I'm tired of seeing my friends, and especially my viewers, be scammed out of their money to buy new Joy-Cons every time the plague Joy-Con drift issue arises. It's that thing where your Joy-Cons start moving on their own without you touching them. Most of them tell me they just end up buying new pairs, or even worse, outright throwing away the old ones. Don't do that. Well, I'm going to teach you how I managed to fix my Joy-Con drift for just $3, and how you can too. Best of all, you don't have to take anything apart. If you live in the US or Canada, you're in luck, but if you're not, please keep watching because don't worry, I have a solution for you too. So what's the best way to fix your faulty, drifty, sticky Joy-Cons? Canned air? Maybe pressing really hard on them? Honestly, no. Just send it to Nintendo. Okay, I know this is super common knowledge for many, many people, but you'd be surprised how many people still either aren't aware that Nintendo offers this service, I have a suspicion as to why, or have never shipped anything in their life and have no idea how to actually send their Joy-Cons to Nintendo. If I can help at least one person find out that Nintendo offers this service and help them get their Switch fixed, this video did its job and I'll be happy. So for those of you who don't know, yes, after numerous complaints from people like me and you, Nintendo publicly apologized about the ongoing issues, and then secretly opened up a repair program where anyone could just mail in their Joy-Cons and get them fixed for free. After the whole, lawsuit and all, Nintendo pretty much had to offer this repair program, and they've been doing it for almost a year now. But the problem is they don't ever advertise it anywhere. Personally, I think it's in their best interest not to, since I'm sure they prefer you to buy a brand new pair of Joy-Cons anyway. Well, no more. I'm going to give you a free pass to take advantage of Nintendo. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to click the link in my description, and it'll take you to this page. Put in your country, and then find your Switch, and at the bottom, there's going to be a bunch of little numbers and letters. You're going to type that in right here. After you put in how many you're sending in, they're going to ask you if it's a left or a right Joy-Con, then put in your color. Then type in your name, phone number, email, and address to mail your Joy-Cons back to you. Once you're done, hit submit, and you're done for now. Go to bed. Check your email in the morning. The next day, you're going to wake up to an email from Nintendo and UPS, although this may differ depending where you're from. Oh look, it's a shipping label. Let's print that out. This is optional, but I tend to set the scale to 65% and the quality to best. We're going to hit print, and okay. Alright, you're going to hate me for this next part, but we're going to have to go outside. Okay, grab a mask and go to your nearest Dollar Tree, or Walmart works too. Go to the home office section, and where all the shipping materials are, you're going to pick up one of these tiny little mailers. Where I live, these are about 77 cents. I'm going to pick up 2 just in case. And why not? I'll grab some tape just in case too. That's $3.37 where I live, and if you want to save even more money, just steal it. Okay, you're going to get home and start assembling. When it comes to the tape, be generous with it. Too much tape will look silly, but too little tape and your package might get lost. Now toss in your busted Joy-Cons, and before I close it up, I forgot to mention you're going to want to print out another paper with your name, address, repair number, how many Joy-Cons you're shipping, and your reported issues. I usually just say Joy-Cons show signs of stick drift. You're going to toss that inside too, and close it up. Before we're done, make sure the label doesn't look like it's going to fall off, and now it's time for shipping. This one was a UPS label, so I'm going to go to UPS. You're going to hand it to the nice lady at the counter. You shouldn't have to pay anything, thankfully. They'll get a receipt, and you're done. About a week or so later, you should receive a box like this. There's a note from Nintendo. You can pause if you want to read this, along with some Joy-Cons. Also, there's some paperwork showing what they did to your Joy-Cons. They usually try to repair them, but right now it seems they're just outright replacing all of them. Alright, and there you go. Brand new Joy-Cons for $3, and most of it was out of Nintendo's pocket, not yours. Okay, this is the best solution for about 90% of people, but if for some reason or another you're unable to ship out your stuff, say you have a custom pair of Joy-Cons or something, or you literally cannot live without your Switch for a week, there's a second solution. You can buy a set of brand new joysticks off of places like Amazon for like $12. That includes the joysticks and everything else you need to fix them up yourself. I'll leave this one that I'm using in the description, right by the like button, which you should be clicking. I'm going to be doing something different this time and actually use the tools that came included to show you exactly how to do it. I'm going to take the Y00 bit and use it to unscrew the 4 screws in the back of the controller. Now I'm going to wedge this little tool in between the seam to open it back up and fold it outward like a book. The battery is just held in with some tape. You can unplug this, but it's not getting in the way, so I'm just going to leave it attached. There are 3 gold screws you have to take out with the Phillips screwdriver, and just flip out the trigger like an open book. Again, I might unplug this if it gets in the way, but you can leave it attached for now. Alright, you gotta unscrew the top piece to get access to the joystick, which is held in by 2 screws. Once that's done, you can use the included tweezers to unclip the latch, and it just pulls right out. Now to replace it. Oh, by the way, if you're finding this useful, can you please do me a favor and follow me on Instagram? I really think you'll like it. Link will be in the description, or just look me up here. Alright, time to plug it back in. You push the connector back in and latch it down, and just start screwing stuff back in. Make sure you remember where you put all these screws, otherwise this is going to get really complicated. Be sure to put back in the trigger and make sure that it still clicks. Close it all up. And we're done. Your joystick is replaced. By the way, please don't forget, if you're doing this method, remember to recalibrate the joystick in the settings to make sure that it's perfectly calibrated. And that's it. Joy-Con drift at this point is so bad, and I remember not knowing what to do once it started happening to me. And I want to be able to at least prevent somebody from going out and spending another $80 on Joy-Cons just so they can keep playing. If I can save at least one person from buying a new pair, I'll be happy. Send this to somebody you know that might be dealing with Joy-Con drift, and maybe you'll be the one that ends up saving the money. Give this video a like if you found it useful or if you learned something, and please, by all means, I want to hear your Joy-Con drift story in the comments. How many of you guys personally dealt with this? Have you had to buy new controllers? Did you manage to get it shipped back to Nintendo? Let me know. I got some other Switch related videos here if you want to check them out, and thank you for watching.